Mark, is the can facing the right way? Hi, I'm Junior with Keystone RV Center, here off I-81, exit 1 in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Today we're at a Micro Lite. This is the rear kitchen setup. So we're going to do the winterizing on this Micro Lite. A little bit different than the Flagstaff video we did earlier. First, back inside of here, we're going to have a 2-valve system for the hot water heater. Mark, do you need light in there? Are you good? Mark's shaking his head. He's not talking. I swear he's not mute. So we've got 1 valve down here, 1 valve up here. We're going to reverse them from their current positions to bypass them to block out the hot water heater. That way no antifreeze goes in there. Guys, that's the first step. We're going to go outside, hit the low point drains, release the pressure on the hot water heater, go through there, and let's go outside. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a 1 1/16 socket. We're going to make sure our hot water heater is in the off position, and we are going to take this plug out of here. This is the anoid rod. Now, yep, this unit came from the factory with no water in it, so we're not going to have anything coming out. If it didn't, what you do is just pull up on this valve right here, and that would allow the water to flow out of here a little bit better. So that's it for there. Let's go around to the other side here real quick, Mark. We're going to hit the low point drains. The easy way to find them is find where the sticker says low point drain, and then we're going to reach up underneath here and we're going to hit the low point drains on the caps and drain these lines all the way out. All right, guys, so now what we're doing is, now that we've got all the water out, we're going to put these black plastic caps back onto the lines, tighten them up. Then we're going to start the water heater bypass, the water pump bypass, to connect into the easy antifreeze system. So that's our next step. Let's move to that. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to reach in, turn this valve, allowing that to draw from the outside connection. Now, to find your water pump on a Flagstaff with this setup, it's very easy. All you got to do is go outside and see where the antifreeze bypass kit is installed on the outside. Come directly inside and it's always right there. Now, we did have to take an access panel off of here that had a number 2 screw. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water filter housing off. Now, I've already loosened this with the water filter wrench, and I'm going to lower this down without spilling anything, move it off to the side, and then dump down what was in there down the drain, and then reinstall it before turning my pump on and all of that. Now, we're going to do this one more time. Once this starts to mix, you'll see a little bit of water in there, and we want to make sure we got nothing but antifreeze. So let's go outside and show you where to make your connection. Out here, we just have a garden hose screwed in to where it says antifreeze inlet. It's usually right beside the city water connection, and we've got ours going down into our 5-gallon bucket with antifreeze already in there. Let's go on the inside, and we'll go ahead and get everything going on for all the taps. All right, so we're going to turn the water pump on. Now, we've already tightened this housing back up with the supplied wrench, and you're going to see that antifreeze come in there and fill that up. And that's going to continue to run until it pressurizes the whole system. Guys, if your unit had any water in it at any point, what you're going to want to do is dump that a second time. Okay, because any water that gets mixed into there is not good. This unit didn't have any water in it. It was all air from the factory. So we're just going to run that pump and then run out the hot and cold water. There. Let's go back here to the bathroom real quick. In the bathroom, pop our sink drain out, put it in the cabinet. All right, there's that. Last but not least, toilet and shower. So there's that. Now the way I've been doing it on the lot here is I'm going to pop this hose off. I'm going to aim it right down the drain. That's been getting me splashed less. Alright, good pink antifreeze coming out of there. I said less, not proof. And there is the last. Alright. So that got us all the way winterized in here. Let's go on the outside and we're going to finish up outside. Alright, so we're going to come to the outside shower. We're just going to run till we get a little pink coming out of the cold. We're going to do the same for the hot, making sure we're not confusing what was left in the line from the cold for what's now in the hot. Alright, so that's good there. Last but not least, before dumping our tanks, last on the winterizing process, we're going to pop this screen out, stand clear. Almost lost a Red Bull. Could have been bad. There we go. Alright. Depressing this little white nipple inside of here is what's going to allow us to let that antifreeze flow through that check valve. It's important that you do that, otherwise you can have a problem come summertime. Have an expensive service bill. So after that, we're going to take what's left in this bucket, we're going to drop it down the drains, both sides of the kitchen sink, in the bathroom sink, in the shower. That way pure antifreeze is in the P-traps. Then we're going to take this unit out back and dump all the holding tanks. So guys, if you have any questions, please comment down below. Either me or Mark will get back to you. Give our service department a call, 1-800-232-3279. Guys, take care. That's how to winterize your Micro Lite Flagstaff. Have a good day.